is it a case where if he had won an NBA championship, he'd be singing a different tune? So since he did not win, now it's I'm gonna talk about what I do have and that and try to put some
Of
more
course,
value on this.
of
Y'all
course.
okay.
You don't think that that Melo kicks himself in the ass every day he thinks about him having the opportunity to join LeBron and D Wade in Miami and passing that up to chase the bread in New York, right? So, I mean, I think if he had a chance to win a championship, and if he had won a championship, he'd be talking totally different. But because he has 3 gold medals, he's decorated as a scorer, definitely a Hall of Famer. He's got to speak to what he can speak to. Like, hey, man, listen, these medals mean more. I represented our country, right? And, um, and respect to him for that. But boy, would his career, that feather in the cap be him having a championship ring to go with it. Just one,
Hmm.
just one. But it would definitely change how we view him because a lot of especially a lot of that old guard media, the old white guys that sit and talk about sports. They always try and cast him as like the selfish player, the motherfucker that was all about stats and all about, getting his money as opposed to winning the championship. And in actuality, I think he played in a on the team with Denver that had they not run into the Lakers, that team with him and Iverson, I think they had a 50-win season, and they made it to
Oh,
the
that's
Western
double.
Conference against
Yeah.
and made it
Hmm.
to the Western Conference and ran into Kobe and them, and it's like damn, like like Kobe fucked
Yeah.
over a lot of niggas. Kobe and Tim Duncan fucked over a lot of niggas' careers and their championship aspirations in the early 2000s.
Hmm.
So you know, but it sucks. It is what it is. So we are where we are. Speak to what you can speak to. All your career highlights, including the gold medals. I wouldn't even speak on the bronze, but we remember that. We remember, nigga.
Oh
The,
man. Every time you
We
say
still
that,
know what you did last
hey,
summer.
oh yeah.
hey,
We,
every
Listen, the
every
North
time,
remembers.
hey, Ubang, every time you say that shit, that makes me think of the Van Lith shit you were talking about. Like, hey, y'all get this prime
Get that
shit.
bullshit out of here. The fuck is wrong
Oh
with
man,
you?
motherfuckers was on us for that pause, but
so
Yeah, they were.
so I had time to really digest what he said because I watched the interview and I went back and forth with it. And I'll say this because we kind of talked about this on our last episode. Americans don't view Olympics the same as how we view our professional sports here in the United States, in the country. So, speaking to that, I'll say this. I would say that an NBA championship is more important. I would say that as an American and as a fan of basketball.
y-
However,
okay.
I do I do kind of understand his sentiment, and I'll put it in perspective. I'm not perspective. I just use the example that he gave. He talked about his son. So his son in the States, sometimes when you ask Kai and Anthony questions about his dad, he kind of shits on his dad. I don't know if y'all caught that or be catching
It's
that.
No,
and
I have.
and
That
He,
was
he kind of be shitting on
and
his
I,
dad. Oh,
is that hold on before you continue. Is he doing that as like some sort of like ongoing joke, or is this nigga serious? Because he really do be shitting on his dad, like his dad ain't the reason that.
it,
I
and
think it's a
I'm
child
not
just
even
messing with pops.
I'm not even bullshitting, but
I think he respects him, but I think it's a child messing with pops.
I'm not even
So
bullshitting. Leading into this, that's one of the things I was thinking about actually like bringing up. Um, it's some in some situations, some instances, kids, you know, they do that shit with their dads, man.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like, but the crazy thing about this is it's usually because you don't have any proof of what your dad was doing.
It's
So,
folklore.
yes. Well, I heard my dad boys always say X, Y, and Z. Well, they say he did this, they say he did that. Nigga, roll the tape and look at what your daddy was doing
You
to
ain't even
these
got
motherfuckers
you ain't even
in
got
the
to roll the
league.
tape. He can still
But
he
I'm
can
just
still get
saying
out
it
there
is. But I'm
and get
saying it
busy.
is there though.
Yeah. So
Like,
okay.
nigga.
So so in regards to I say with Carmelo with Cayenne, he took Cayenne with him to Paris because Melo's an ambassador um of the game, and he's got to meet with people and do types of all kind of business stuff with FIBA and all that. His son saw the respect and the love that he got from players in other countries and fans in other countries, and how they talked about Melo winning 3 gold medals, and how they knew that he won the bronze medal, and how they followed his FIBA career when he played overseas. So Kyan saw the love, Melo felt the love, and I believe that's why he's saying it, because of the love he gets when he goes out of the country. He's not getting love for being just an NBA basketball player in the NBA career he had. He gets love from the career that he had in playing overseas against some of the other countries. So, in that regard, I do understand what he's saying, but it's more so a respect level thing when he's out of the country as opposed to in the country, because of the way that we look at the Olympics versus our professional sports in the United States. So
Okay.
that's what I would say.
Do you think people will start trying to spin the narrative to, you know, FIBA games and
Americans? You said
yeah,
people, Americans
Americans
or
too. Americans too.
no, no,
So
no,
you don't
no,
think they will ever
no,
gravitate to what
no,
Melo is kind of talking about in the FIBA games and Olympic games hold more weight
no, no,
versus just an NBA.
Hell nah.
Okay.
no, no,
And
not the
so
Americans. No.
let me just say I think that as we spoke on Cayenne, or what the fuck is what's the boy's name? I
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Kai and Anthony.
I don't want to get in trouble. Niggas was killing me for uh messing up Shakari's name.
Shakari, man. Shakari.
Shakari.
Shakari. Shakari Richardson.
So I think Cayenne probably probably rags on his dad because Cayenne is probably your mama's boy. And we know the documented bullshit that Mello has
Transpired.
right has got going on with Cayenne's mother, allegedly. So I think a lot of the disdain and a lot of the resentment comes from probably seeing his mom deal with being with a ball player. I think that that's just my personal opinion. I have nothing to back that up, but I think that that's the only thing I could think of because there's no other reason that you could come on. I mean, when you willing to dish yourself, when they saying like, oh, you and Mello versus Bronny and Bron in a 2-on-2, who would win, and you willing to say that you would lose to just to dish your dad, that's just deep.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and if you ask Bronny who his favorite player is, who does he say?
His
LeBron.
dad.
Right. You
Yeah,
ask
so
Kai Anthony who his favorite player is. It's
it's
Paul
Paul
George.
George.
I'm just saying. Oh
Fucking
man.
Kanye, man. What the fuck? But
Hey,
anyway,
you
I
know,
mean,
it is what it is, man.
this is true.
Damn, and he played with Paul George too. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know,
OKC.
fuck it. Let's
yeah.
keep it moving,
For a
man. Let's
minute
keep
he
it
did.
moving. Let's keep it moving.
So let's
Oh
shift
wait,
to
wait, Wayne. What about your opinion? Wayne, on your
um.
opinion, what you think, man?
No, I don't think. I don't think it'll be a situation where people hold. uh gold medals as the gold standard. I still think the NBA is actually the gold standard.
Unless you know
Um,
allows.
unless you know allows, but I mean,
The
even
champions of what he
even
say?
but the funny thing is, even in his examples, oh, champions of what? Of the United States? Um,
Oh shit.
nah, but even when he uses his examples and he's using NBA players and stuff, I think he's using the attacking that sport because of the love that they get and the respect that people have for it. You have overseas players. Um, I think even Dennis Schroeder made a comment where he said the NBA has the best basketball league in the world.
Yes.
He said, but the European players are coming for the crown. They're trying to take it over. But it's still the NBA is the gold standard. So I don't think I mean I shout out to Melo. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony. I think he is one of the best players of all time. I already talked to y'all about the best scorer of one of the best scorers of all time. Um and that's a great accomplishment, the medals, but I do believe, like Ubang said earlier, if he had won an NBA title, I don't think he would be saying the same thing about the gold medals in terms of whether and did he clearly say that they hold more, that it's a bigger accomplishment than an NBA title?
He didn't clearly say it, he insinuated.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the whole vibe around the conversation would be a little bit different if he won an NBA title. Yeah.
It would be. It would be. He would
Yeah.
lean into it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He'd
I
have
think
the
I
ring
think I
on with
think
the gold chain. I mean, with the gold. Damn, I said the gold chain, the gold medal.
yeah. And to be honest, I think if you you know made him, if he was forced to tell you, like he was put in a life or death situation and was forced to tell you the truth as to whether he would rather win an NBA title or a gold medal, I think he would say, "Give me that NBA title."
I believe it. I
That
believe it.
think
Ask Charles Barkley if
yeah,
he prefers that damn Barcelona '92 Dream Team gold medal where they were beating on Angola and you name it, or if he wants him an NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? Like he would have took that NBA championship 10 times over. He can't even sit at the table with his colleagues without them bringing that shit up a couple times a day. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and they don't give a fuck that you won a gold medal. Nigga, you wasn't the nigga on that team. That was Jordan's team.
Yeah.
Well, and funny, oddly enough, he was the leading scorer on that team. Charles Barkley was.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
Nobody remembers that, but yeah, nigga was the leading scorer.
Except for Kevin Nigajowski.
Yeah, man.
um,
Two peas and a bong. Two peas and a bong. Two peas.
Two peas and a bomb.